Welcome to my chefing. My name is Chef Fran and this is my sous chef Ian.
How are we doing today?
And today we are making Thanksgiving food for you. So our brine for our whole chicken, not turkey, or you can use this also for turkey as well, because that's what I've used originally for. But today we don't have a turkey, we have whole chicken. So we have water, we have apple juice, we have oranges, we have rosemary, we have sage and bay leaf, parsley, basil, herb de Provence, thyme, Italian seasoning, slap your mama seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, onions, garlic, and that is what is a little salt and some peppercorn. So Ian and I are going to prepare our whole chicken because for us, this is our faux turkey. I mentioned, we could not find a turkey. And the truth is that Thanksgiving can be whatever meat you use. Some people don't have turkey at all or chicken. You know, it's whatever works in your lifestyle with your family and your budget. And so whole chicken is part of the poultry family. It's a baby turkey. Well, it's not really a turkey, but it's from that family. Chicken. And so, you know, we're going to use that. And so I did this one and Ian's going to do this one so you can see it. And we did finish brining our chicken. So, and patted it dry. And so Ian is now going to stuff it with our bouquet garni, which consists of parsley,
basil, bay leaf, thyme, and one more I remember, sage,
and rosemary.
Rosemary, that's right.
So we have all 5 herbs that he made into a bouquet, and he's going to put it inside, shove it inside the cavity, which has already been cleaned out.
Of course, all the way in there.
And then you're going to place, I have 3 cloves of garlic as well.
Yeah, 3 cloves. Hold on, let me get all the way in there.
Place it right on top of it.
Yeah, right on top of it. Okay.
And then we're going to take
let me get the other ones in there.
a quarter onion.
Hang on, Mama. Let me get that other one over here. It was caught in the cavity.
Okay. And he's going to put that on the side, and that's going to help keep your chicken nice and moist. And see, he's shoving that in. I'm going to lay that down, Ian, it may be better. All right, wonderful.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put some butter that I put with some Montreal chicken garlic seasoning. That's all here. And I'm going to cover and massage our breast all underneath here.
Massaging it gives it a little tenderness.
Well, and massaging it makes it, you know, have that nice, good cooking of the moisture in it as well. Texture. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that'll help too when we go to air fry it once it's roasted. It'll help to crisp up the skin as well.
Oh, cool.
So we put a little bit here on the outside as well. Now that I've done inside. And then Ian is going to inject it.
Oh boy, look at that fun.
So we can get more flavor in here. Just kind of like
inject the
massage these beautiful little legs. Okay, and our little wings, where we're gonna tie it down afterwards. Get our little.
You're gonna give you some rope. Well,
yeah.
No. Yeah, I can touch the rope now.
Okay.
No. No, I'm gonna do it this way.
With nothing left. Okay.
Like that for now.
All right, and so now this is all here, and you've stuffed it.
Yes.
So let's begin to that old drumstick. Well, Ian, you know,
whoops,
as I'm showing them,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll insert the picture. There was absolutely no meat whatsoever when I went to buy this.
Is that telling you what's going on out there, huh, Mom?
It's definitely saying that these are very interesting times.
Yes, it is.
But I noticed that a lot of things are going quick. I think yesterday was I guess thank God I had already got my brown sugar.
Yeah.
But, my husband went to take a look and get some other stuff for me. And there was no brown sugar whatsoever.
No brown sugar?
Nope. No brown sugar. At that one store that we went to.
You know what?
You have to look for the parts where there's meat, not where there's bone. That's what it is. So get in here. You have to look where there is,
Get some more. You know
what I think is kind of also going on. I think there's a shortage of food.
What did I tell you the other day? I remember telling you there was a shortage. Friend of salt. I think there was some type of salt problem down south.
Really?
Yeah, near the South Florida, way south, like Homestead.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I think what it is that a lot of people, that's why they're starting to buy things now, because literally Thanksgiving is almost a month away.
Right.
And that's going to go by so quickly. And with people not being able to find things as, they normally would, they're starting to purchase things early. And that's because there's a shortage,
Incredible.
So keep injecting. Yeah, keep going. And try to move up there too. Okay. See some more fuller parts.
But it's filling up over there.
Okay.
I can feel it over here.
All right.
Get some more.
Get some more on the other side, and then we'll tie this down.
All right.
And we will put this in our air fryer, but we have it on roasting. Mm-hmm. So this will roast for us. And then once it's done, then we'll put it on fryer to get it to kind of coat up and crisp up.
Doing this, I should have went to med school.
Okay, you want to move it around? Put it a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Finish it out. Yeah,
right here.
Okay.
Oh, it's bumping up. And
give it all that flavor. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay, but you got to finish it out, you.
Go right.
Try to get
right here.
Finish out your injection. Try your other leg.
Yeah.
And then finish it out right here.
Yeah, right there.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. So now let's get
I need to
come back
and tie this back.
Yes, but I need to move chicken.
Okay.
So we need to tie this for sure.
Right?
Yeah, keep going. I'm pulling the legs for you. Yep.
Tie this one here with this.
Okay, you want to pull this one too, so
okay.
Yeah.
Come back around with this.
So exactly. So we're tying the legs now, and then we're gonna tie the wings.
Yeah.
You ain't got a little bit too much twine, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, now try the other one.
Better tight than never.
That's true too. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's good to tie. Okay. How you gonna come around?
This one. That should be all right.
But how? With the tie, you're in the same place, E. So I'm not.
Did I double wrap the wrong way?
Kind of, sort of.
All right.
But just trying to figure it out.
I was never a Texas Longhorn, Mom. Even though my kid goes to school up there, I was never a Texas Longhorn.
I see. So what does that all mean? I'm not quite.
Roping the calf and tying them up by the legs.
Yeah, we got a problem though.
Oh yeah. What do you want me to do?
Because at some point after. Okay, so gotta do it over.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, that's right where it was.
I don't think so. Because you have to be able to. Okay. So should be crisscross applesauce.
Yes.
To kind of tie it. Alright. This is good. It's a little too much string. Okay. So we tie it right here. You don't have to make a bow. You could just put just a second knot. I have a bow.
This is enough
for the wing.
Yeah, I think these are enough for the wing.
Yeah.
Or for the belly.
Okay. This is
You said it.
yeah. Got this here.
Next on natural TV, real time.
Yeah.
And you know, I wish.
No. You're gonna open this. No. Hold on.
These aren't the sharpest tools in the deck.
No, but you can make it work.
All right.
Hold on. Sterilize your scissors after using them if you're not using kitchen shears. So.
Go.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Now you have to tuck your wings so your doesn't get burned. Tuck your tips in.
That's the reason.
Okay. So now we're gonna set up our little baby bird. Okay, Ian. Hold on.
Okay.
We'll come down a little bit. Hold on. Hold on to the baby. Okay.
All right.
All right. Keep going.
Well, this one's.
Now go put that one around.
Yeah. I didn't think I have enough.
Oh, now he doesn't have it. You hear this, guys? Now he doesn't have enough.
I go for
That's
a lot.
because he didn't measure him.
I just took a wing.
Oh, Lord.
Literally speaking, I took a wing and a prayer.
We're going to pray he sure did. And that's, well, I'm going to tell you a couple of ways that you went wrong.
Okay.
If you notice, there's a room here.
Yeah, that's right.
So that wasn't tight.
That's the reason.
Okay. And you didn't start off with it even. It's almost like when you're putting your laces in and you kind of go like this and you line them up.
You want it evenly.
Right.
Okay.
So maybe Ian's not ready to make a turkey by himself or a chicken by
Oh,
himself
no.
yet.
Not like this. Not tying them up and over
But
there.
you guys are voting.
Yeah.
And you're saying he needs to make mashed potatoes. So he's going to
I'll make mashed
do them
potatoes.
today.
Yeah, I'll make mashed potatoes today.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
actually, we're gonna
the
go
baby's right here. So we're gonna put
Put it
this in
right.
our little silicone.
right here.
Okay.
And we're gonna put it in the fryer.
Yep. Got it in here.
Pull it. Yeah, it's in.
He went to go get us our smoked paprika. So we're gonna sear our meat. Remember, in this case, Sad is our friend to make this delicious barbecue corned beef. Yeah, so we're gonna tenderize it first by putting it in the Instapot, get it all cooked up. And then we'll get our barbecue sauce on here and then bake it for a few minutes and have our barbecue beef. Just a little bit of seasoning here. And Ian's going to sear this up for us.
You ready for this?
I sure was, Ian.
There you go.
You know, we gotta have our little smoked paprika. So Ian, turn on your heat.
About 300?
No, Ian. No, we want to go higher because you need the heat high so you can sear.
All right, 330. You want to go 350?
Yeah. It's a quick sear so you can get some color.
Yep.
And that doesn't want to come out.
Searing it, just no oils, nothing, just the pan itself.
Well, we got the fat here too.
Yes,
So.
sure. Here, you ready? I'll take that.
Thanks.
I'm sorry about that.
Thank you.
Fresh one. Have fun. There.
Look at that. Look at that. See, you all right.
Thank you. Sometimes I know.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna have to
You
know.
really gonna know what you're doing when you
Do
make the
with
mashed potatoes for the people, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna-
Hey, they want to see mashed potatoes. They're
They
gonna
want
get
to
mashed
see
potatoes.
Ian make mashed potatoes. So,
Mashed potatoes are gonna be made today.
all right. Feel it over your pan. See if it's kind of hot.
Starting to
When
get there.
you get that sizzle.
I'm waiting for a little more. Before I gotta zap that on there.
When you get that sizzle, sizzle,
I
whizzle.
know. A little zoots in
A
there.
little zoot zoot.
Little zoots.
And so what we're also gonna do is that we have Ian has you can pull your board closer so I can show them.
Yeah.
He has his onions and his bouquet garnier that he's gonna tie up. And your bouquet garnier consists of what, Ian?
It consists of, okay, we've got basil, thyme, parsley, bay leaf.
Right.
I always forget the long
Well, two things. You forgot sage.
sage, of course.
And
The one I keep forgetting.
rosemary.
Because you know what? I don't have any rosemaries in my life.
I was about to say, you never had a girlfriend named Rosemary.
No
I guess.
rosemaries yet. So that's
Okay.
here's my first rosemary.
So, yes. Wow. It's a heavy piece. But let me tell you guys, this is going to shrink up.
It could be as heavy as once. It could turn into a hamburger, but in the end of it, it's all
Yeah.
the way they're doing things nowadays.
Shrinks up, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's all
Yeah.
done up
Yeah, I got it. That's it.
It's super hot, your pan. We're not going to really add any oil to this because we have a lot of fat back here. So we don't really need to. We just want to get color on the front, the sides, a little bit on the back since there is some meat through the fat cat. So, and then we'll set up our Why you know?
No, leave it up?
Yeah. You need to get some color. That's it. Alright.
That's a big piece of whatever.
Take a look here. Is there a little color?
Yeah.
Okay. Now do that. Right.
Yeah, I can decide first. Okay.
This is basic. Right, the problem is that it needs to come here, but this stuff is not set up yet.
Right.
That's the problem.
Basil, we got bay leaf, we got parsley. I won't forget
3.
Rosie today. Rosemary.
4.
We got sage.
5. There you go.
Yes.
He has 5 things here for our bouquet garni.
Wow.
And then we have onions. Now, when you deal with your onions and you deal with your garlic, it is imperative that you just remove the outer brown skin, but do not remove the bottom because the pressure in this Instapot, when it pressurizes, it disintegrates the onion. And so if you remove these, you won't even know how to even get the pieces out. So that's why you want to keep the bottom. So like when Ian is searing here, he's trying to get all the 4 corners as well as the fat cap, to try to get a little bit of color. Then we're gonna pressure cook it, then take it out, and we're gonna put barbecue sauce on it and put it in the oven to kind of get the barbecue sauce to kind of soak in and marinating it with a little more color, and it'll be ready. So in here, we're gonna put our onion piece here, and I usually tend to put the meat right on top of that and try to make room for Ian. I have to put the board close for him when he has to transfer it over. Even though he left pieces of the bouquet garnier out, so I might have to redo it.
Oh, I'm apologetic.
And then we're gonna put the garlic there as well. And with the garlic, you wanna leave your garlic just like this with all the skin. You take out the first,
Sorry, Mom.
the first outside layer of the skin. Remove that. Woo, we're really searing that meat up for you. And you leave the rest of the peel skin on. Again, because it's gonna disintegrate from the pressure. So that's important.
All right, I think it's about ready.
Okay.
What do you think on the sear? Want me to sear the top a little more?
Just sear the top a little bit more.
Okay.
I have to get the rest of these pieces missing from his bouquet garni.
My favorite, corned beef.
Yes, Ian does love corned beef, and he loves. What else? There's something else.
Corned beef is strong.
I tell him only when he's nice. I make.
That is my favorite of all.
What is it? They
My
don't know.
lollipop lamb chops.
Yeah.
My mama's gonna make them for me. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't been nice lately, so he hasn't gotten it. He disappears all the time.
I'm on a sabbatical every once in a while.
Yeah, so that does not deserve lollipops. I know some of you are Ian fans, but since you're Ian fans, you need to talk to him and tell him that's not how a program works, because we need to be consistent for you guys.
Yes.
And I'm consistent, but where is he? And people are asking me, where is he? Where's your buddy?
Uh-oh.
Where's Buddy?
Buddy's underneath.
And I'm like, Buddy?
my little buddy.
Yeah, I'm like, Buddy? I don't know what Buddy is, but I will let him know you said hello.
All right.
Good question.
That was very nice of you, whoever it is. Really appreciate that.
But this pole is okay, this is good, Ian.
Ready? I'm ready to put
you
it
can
on.
put it right on top of there. Sideways, Ian.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Oop.
Yeah, wonderful. And then we're going to put the garlic on top of it and the bouquet garni on top of it. We're going to put that in our pot. Okay.
I got that like that.
Okay. We're going to put it in our Instant Pot and then it's fine. It'll work. Place the garlic on top of it. Okay. So, should be 6 total. 3 for this one, 3 for the other one.
Where'd it go? I wonder
Good
where
question.
it went. Like some of the things we're working out of your mom.
They have legs and arms.
Every time you come in and say, okay, where did that go for the day?
See how tight this is?
I know, I see. Looks a lot nicer too. Get the hang. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to sit there for a while with tying things up.
Mr. Sous Chef, you need to pay attention.
Pay attention. Like a friend of mine says, pay attention.
Yes. Pay attention.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
Thank you, friend. You know who you are. Help me, friend. Please. I need you, friend. Okay, so this is going to go in our Instapot with our beer. Hold on. Then we're going to pour 1 1/2 cans of beer. Beer.
Oh, sure. Great.
But it's so tough. So,
Nice color, though.
a nice dark color. So you don't want to pour it on the meat. Not on the meat. On the sides. Oh, yeah. What am I
I
gonna
don't
do?
drink, so I really pour it,
What am I gonna do with you?
You're using both, you just want 3.
Half of the other one.
Half? Really?
Why didn't want me to do it? Refrigerated, unfortunately.
You don't refrigerate beer.
Not at all.
Okay.
We're gonna room temperature.
Sure.
All right, so we're gonna show you what the meat is like when it comes out, and then some of the barbecue.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we'll take the other side. So I'm making some sweet potato starters, and Ian is gonna adhere to the challenge you've given him of making mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
So Ian is cutting his yellow baby potatoes, and he'll take you through the next process once he's done cutting his potatoes, making mashed potatoes. Myself, to make my stackers, I have a little bit of orange juice, a little bit of rum, a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of ginger, a little cinnamon, as well as a little nutmeg to make, and some butter to make my syrup, you can kind of say, for my sweet potato stackers. And I just cut them into slices and I put it in this cupcake pan here. Pour a little, then I put some pecans over the top of it. Okay, so I am actually going to make my base here, which has sweet potatoes, brown sugar, nutmeg, maple syrup, ginger, and cinnamon, and butter and I'm gonna add my eggs and a little carnation milk to make for my pie filling, my sweet potato pie filling. Now, Ian is going to make his green bean and wax bean casserole.
Yes, I am.
So he has his cream and mushroom with roasted garlic soup, and then he has his green beans, his wax beans, and he has his crispy onions that's gonna go on the top halfway through our baking time. And this bakes pretty quickly. And he's gonna add a little slap your mama seasoning to it.
A little garlic and
give it a little
powder.
Pizzazz, and a little bit of garlic and onion powder.
Onion powder.
Yeah. So
Slap
Ian's gonna do that.
I like that.
And we sprayed our pan.
Yes.
So, and we have a little dish because it's just us. So, yes.
What do you think, Mom? Maybe you need
Yeah,
another soup?
No, I think you could add your wax beans.
Okay.
No problem to it.
All right.
And I just love the colors, how the yellow and the green stands out. So that's why we did the green beans and the wax beans together. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. My intentions was originally to do the fresh green beans and butternut squash. That's how I like to have it. However, I must tell you, we couldn't find the fresh butternut squash in several stores that we went to. And then I was looking at the fresh green beans, and it was super expensive. More expensive by almost $3 than what I used to pay for it. So I said, you know what? It's just myself and a small crew, and Ian. You know, one of my crew members loves wax beans, and I'm like, we can have green beans that way. And so this works out well. Have your, you know, your classic. It is your classic, except that I put wax beans along with the green beans, and most people just have the green beans, but it's your classic that we're jazzing up. Like, the classic doesn't have slap your mama seasoning, and it doesn't have the garlic powder and the onion powder, but you know how we do here at
What do we do with the Ma Chefin?
At the Ma
way?
Chefin.
The Ma
place.
Chefin way.
We gotta add our own little touch and let you know that we were here.
Okay, I'm gonna give a dip, and you tell me how much you like of your mama.
All right, that's good.
That's pretty much a good spot.
All right, and then we add some onion powder and some garlic powder. And I am trying to smash this up here so we can have for our pie filling.
Some garlic.
Kind of already have garlic in it too, so we don't have to do too much.
I
Put a little bit more onion powder.
Okay.
That'd be great. And the reason I'm adding the egg is so it could remain firm into your binding. You know, like hot cheese is our glue to things. Well, eggs a lot of time, um, eggs or even flaxseed. You can substitute flaxseed for eggs too. That can be considered your binding as well. So if you didn't know that, now you know. That looks good, Ian. Okay.
All right.
And it has flavor in it. Yeah, so now you want to put it in your dish. And then we're going to bake it on 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
So halfway through that time, Ian will then put his crispy French onions on top of it and let that bake for the remainder of the time. So if we stop at 10 minutes, we'll stop and then add the French onions and let that bake for the remainder of the 20 minutes, 10 more minutes on top of it. Then you can just spread that out again on the top, because Ian's potatoes are about to be good for his mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
He's going to get on doing that for you.
Oh, yes.
While I'm working through this.
100%. As you see, after boiling the potatoes with some chicken stock, which also you can use just water, you really don't want to spend towards the chicken stock, chicken broth. I have evaporated milk, some whipping cream, and some butter with salt and pepper, or children, Himalayan salt to be exact. And we've been mixing it here in the bowl.
So I am in the process of making pumpkin biscuits. Biscuits you can make them however you want, whatever you choose. I told you this is your world and you can make things whatever works for you and your family and your dietary needs and your budget. So to make my pumpkin biscuits, I have 2 cups of self-rising flour. And the reason I'm using self-rising flour is because I do not have to use any leavening agents. And my leavening agents are baking soda and baking powder. So since this is already incorporated, I don't have to use that. Now the best thing to do, I know you're probably wondering, what's she doing with that grater? So I had grated some butter, I had froze it, and this will help create the pockets and layers in your biscuits with the hot steam. So the thing is that you have to work kind of quickly though, because you don't want that butter to melt. And so I have the butter and I'm gonna make it into like little crumbles first, so I can start to get my dough going on here for my biscuit. Okay. So I'm crumbling it, and then I'm gonna add, so this was 1 stick of butter. So the ratio is 2-1-1. So 2-1-1, you have 2 cups of flour. You have 1 cup, which is, well, 1 stick rather, 1 stick of your butter. And then you have 1 cup of buttermilk. So we're gonna add that. And then I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of my pumpkin puree. And I'm gonna add a little spices to it and things like that, of that nature. So right now, see, I want this to become like little crumbles, like this. Little crumbles, like this. And so in order to roll out my dough, I am not gonna put down self-rising flour, because again, I already have leavening agents in here. I'm gonna use all-purpose flour to be able to help roll out my dough. And we don't want to have too much, so it's just really to cover your surface so you can make your biscuits. It's not so much for you to add more flour incorporated in it, because then it will become hard and you don't want that. So I'm gonna add a little nutmeg. I'm talking about just to your discretion, really like a dash. Okay, and a little dash of cinnamon to my pumpkin biscuit. Okay, and so I'm again putting it back for the crumbles. And now I'm gonna add my buttermilk and then we'll put it on the board so I can knead it to make our biscuits. Now, when you put your biscuits, you want to have your sheet pan, and I would advise putting some parchment paper on it. You want to have them closely together because that's what's going to help them to rise up. So you want to have them closely aligned together, not separate. Okay. One cup. All right, so now this is going to become sticky wicky, and it's not going to feel fun. But that's okay. You're gonna get a great product. Actually, the stickier it is, the better it is.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So I am going to.
Take your.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. Just kind of gently put these together.
Another one of your gadgets.
No, actually, it is new to me, yes,
Yeah.
but it's well known in the baking world to make biscuits.
Really?
Yeah, this is called a cutter. This is what people call a cutter.
Cutter. All right.
Yeah. So you see it's starting to form.
Yeah.
And it's starting to be sticky. I'm going to get ready to turn it down. I'm going to need a tray.
Yes.
With parchment paper on it.
A tray with parchment?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to turn this onto my surface and put some all-purpose flour. Now that you've seen all the great stuff that I was using. Oh, I got to add a little bit of my pumpkin puree here.
Parchment.
Though I already have kind of sticky wicky kind of going on. But let me get, I have my quarter cup. There we go, my pumpkin puree. There we go. Have my pumpkin biscuit here. And we're gonna have some pumpkin butter a little later to put on these. So, okay. Yeah, that's all sticky wicky here. Sticky wicky. All right. I gotta work a little faster here. Get this on my board. Move this out the way. Put a little flour on my hands and on the surface. And you want to get the parchment paper for me.
There you go.
So,
With a tray.
okay, so I can roll this. Okay. Now to kind of get this on my hands. Now, this is probably best used, to be honest with you, with your hands bare. And if it becomes too annoying for me, I will end up taking off my gloves. But let me try to see if I can get it with the gloves for now.
Sorry about that, Mom, with the sound.
That's okay.
All right.
Yeah, you have it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So just,
Would you like it up in front or would
yeah,
you like
up in
it
the front, please.
Okay.
Try to get this turned
problem.
over here. Get my biscuit dough turned over here.
Is that why the pizza guys always throw the flour over on the table?
Yes.
I was always wondering what that was all about. I thought they were just trying to make a show out of it.
You thought they were just entertaining you?
Yeah,
Ian?
entertaining.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Like a lot of times, sometimes people will even like bread, like artistry in breads, you'll see like flour on the bottom of them.
Right.
And it's usually so things kind of won't stick. But a lot of times people might think that it's molded or whatever, and it's not. It's,
Yeah, well,
it's like, almost like decorative,
Okay. I see that when we're giving out
breads to the families.
breads to the families. Yeah,
Mhm.
usually we get some breads like that, but
Yeah, a lot of times people might think, oh, you give it's molded, but it's not molded.
It's actually very good bread that they're getting.
Well, it's it's actually healthier bread because it has very little fat, artisan bread, which are like baguettes and things like that. Yeah, They're drier because they contain really just a little bit of olive oil to make them, and it's just like the yeast and the flour and salt.
Oh.
They're easily made. Okay.
You want me to take that away?
Yes, please.
I got it. No problem.
All right.
Doing what
So,
you're doing.
my sticky wicky.
It
I may
hardened up
have
quick.
No, it didn't really harden.
Like sticking together.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
might have to put a little bit more
hard.
flour on top of it. Okay, which is a little bit more difficult.
You
I should have had some in a bowl, but I have it in the bag.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, if you
My hands are
can.
fine. My hands are fine.
So just a little flour on the top for me
Yes.
and on the surface.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, because more sticky wicky. Because I have
Where
the
would you
pumpkin
like
puree. Take like a handful
Yeah.
and put on the top of the dough for me.
Yes. Yep. Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Want some on the table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Like you would do it.
Okay.
Is that good? You need
You
more?
want a little bit more in here?
Sure. Oh, whatever you want. I got you.
You have my rolling pin. I'm gonna need that. Okay.
Okay.
That's good. Thank you. All right. Much better. Oh yes, much better.
Much better?
Oh yes. Thank you. Just very gently, because I don't want to overwork it, because I don't want to like melt my butter, because I want my butter to have these nice layers. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
Put that right there for now.
Okay, so like when you fold like your dough, like even like when I used to make croissants manually when I was in culinary school, ooh, that was brutal. It was brutal because in order to get those layers, and like even in biscuits, it's a constant fold.
Oh.
So, and what they would make us do actually is like we would roll out the dough.
Okay.
Okay. So, for example, okay, we should always put flour too.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
okay. I
on
didn't know
your.
that.
No, that's my fault. I didn't tell you.
Yeah, okay.
So you roll out your dough, right?
Right.
In culinary school, you roll out your dough.
Right there. Actually, I'll hold it for you. All right, so this is the sweet potato that we're gonna.
Yeah, the sweet
Like
potato
a
mixture
filling?
for our sweet potato mini pies.
Okay. Just make-
So we like ours with pieces of sweet potato in it, so that's why it's not totally smooth, as they would say, or fine, because we like to feel like we're eating some sweet potatoes in
Yes,
it.
we do.
So we did mash ours manually, but we did make sure that we left some chunks in there as well.
Mhm.
And so Ian is filling up. We par baked our pie dough. Now we just had the store-bought pie dough. And so we just punctured holes in it so it would be able to fully cook, because we wouldn't want the dough to be uncooked while the mixture set it in and fully cooked. So we want them both fully cooked at the same time. So Ian is filling up the sweet potato mixture
Yes.
for our pie, and we're gonna bake it, and you can eat this virtually after.
Oh, sounds good.
And I'm here. I have things cut here for I have onions, carrots, mushrooms. I have some sage and rosemary that I finely chopped, and I have some beef kielbasa sausage, and I have some garlic and celery that I have here as well. That's gonna go into our cornbread stuffing. We have our stovetop cornbread stuffing, and we're gonna add some chicken broth to it, and then we'll just kind of bake it. Some people call it dressing. We call it stuffing, however you like.
Can I ask you more questions?
Sure.
Are we going to put some marshmallows on this, or we have the marshmallows coming?
Your marshmallows with your crostini.
Oh, that's what it was for.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. I was just asking.
Yeah.
You know me. I like to ask questions.
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Mr. I like to ask questions.
Ask questions in it.
But that's how you learn, right? When you ask questions.
Yes.
That's how you learn.
Thank you.
So I'm sauteing, gently cooking up my sausage with my onions, my carrots, my celery, my rosemary, my sage, my garlic. It smells so good. And I'm now going to add my dressing. Okay, so I just added my cornbread mixture here to all this goodness stuff that I had. I think I might add, yep, I am going to add the other package before I put my chicken broth here. We'll add the other package to this. Use half of it. I guess I'll do the whole thing. Okay. So this is my apple pie filling. All I have in here is some Granny Smith apples that were diced up, some brown sugar, some nutmeg, some cinnamon, just kept it very basic. And I made a little slurry so my little sauce could be thick. And to make the slurry, all I did was take some cornstarch and some water, mixed it together, and then added it. So that way, yeah, that's it. Our sweet potato crostini has sweet potato, vitamins A, B2, B5, B12, C, beta carotene, potassium, cinnamon, vitamins A, and iron. And then we have our whole chicken, which is vitamins B6, B12, and niacin. Our corned beef, vitamin B2, B12, iron, magnesium, niacin, phosphorus, thiamine, and zinc. And then we have our ham, B1, B12, niacin, phosphorus, zinc, potassium, iron, magnesium. And we have pineapples with the ham, so vitamin C, manganese, and we also have cherries, vitamins B, K, copper, magnesium, manganese. And then we have our Yukon yellow potatoes, which has vitamins B1, B3, B6, C, folate, magnesium, potassium. We also have spinach in our mashed potatoes, C, E, K, calcium, iron, magnesium, potassium. And our sweet potato stackers has sweet potatoes, as I told you before, A, B2, B5, B12, C, beta carotene, potassium. It also has some maple syrup, which is B2, B5, B6, calcium, iron, magnesium, niacin, potassium, riboflavin, and zinc. Our cornbread stuffing has vitamins A, B6, B12, calcium, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, and folic acid. Celery has vitamin C, antioxidants, beta carotene, and flavonoids. Carrots, vitamins A, beta carotene, biotin, and potassium. Green beans has vitamins A, C, K, fiber, folic acid, and butter, vitamins A, B12, B, E, and K2. Our buttermilk pumpkin biscuit has self-rising flour, which is B1, B2, folic acid, niacin, and iron, and buttermilk, which is B12, C, calcium, riboflavin, phosphorus, and potassium. And our dessert, sweet potato pie, has nutmeg, which is vitamins A, C, E, magnesium, manganese, and it also has eggs, vitamins A, B2, B5, B6, B12, E, B, K, and iron. And our apple pie has vitamins B6, C, riboflavin, real facts, Hunger can take a big toll on seniors' health. 84% of seniors already have a medical issue and lack of food worsens it. You can learn more by visiting us at jdhcdc.org. Our Thanksgiving meal starts off with our sweet potato crostini, which is our appetizer. Then we have our meats of whole chicken, barbecue corned beef, and ham. And then our sides are green bean casserole with some crispy fried onions. And I have our mashed potatoes with spinach, our cornbread stuffing, or you may call it dressing, our sweet potato stackers, and as well as our homemade pumpkin biscuit. And for desserts, we have a mini apple crumble pie and a sweet potato pie. Well,
yes,
we have our Thanksgiving dinner feast here.
Yes, we
do. So I have everything on my plate. You have everything but
the ham.
The ham.
Bon appetit.
So just because I'm going to taste the ham first.
Okay, you do that. You know me, I'll hit the corned beef right off the rip.
Well, this ham was not very fatty. It was organic ham, so
we had to dice it up a little bit.
There's no fat on it.
Right.
Fat represents juiciness, so
corned beef's delicious.
Tastes like ham, but super healthy ham. But
the corned beef,
the
texture melts in your mouth. The right amount of fat, it's delicious.
Yeah, what about the fact that it's barbecue?
It's got a very sweet taste. Usually I put mustard on my corned beef. But it has barbecue, it tastes even better.
Wow.
What you did here is intense.
You're not eating your corned beef sandwich, so there's no mustard for you.
Yeah, but this is incredible.
Oh my God. It's like melts in your mouth.
I said it. I've never had something like this. This is intense.
Oh, the biscuit?
This is intense.
It's my own little creation.
Yeah, it's intense. Phenomenally.
Soft?
Yeah, delicious. Crazy.
Okay.
Crazy delicious.
Nice looking biscuit.
Yeah. Coloration in it. Oh, guys. Here we go. The mashed potatoes that y'all wanted to see. They're made.
So Ian did his challenge. I'm making mashed potatoes. I wish you guys could taste it since you gave him the challenge. I threw in the spinach because I wanted to jazz it up for him. But
moist.
He's not even letting me compliment him yet. He's making his own compliments. Okay, Ian. You're saying something here. That's good.
A little dance. You got a little dance? You get the little dance?
No, not yet. I'm not gonna let your head get big off of you making one mashed potato.
If you come up with something else, I'm more than happy to try. I'm more than happy for another challenge.
You hear this, guys? Okay.
We'll read it in the comments.
He's become a big chef now. Watch out, y'all. Chicken. Wow. That chicken?
Oh, there's chicken.
So flavorful. So moist. So soft. Wow.
Green beans are delicious, Mama. Green beans
wow.
salad.
That chicken's on money.
It's on point, huh?
Cut a green bean casserole.
Yeah, the casserole's good. Oh.
He made this.
I like it. Got a little kick with mushroom.
Put a little slap your mama in here.
Yeah. That's why.
It's really good.
This is
okay. I have not tried.
Your stuffing's delicious.
Thank you, E.
Delicious. Moist. Flavors like explode in your mouth. It's incredibly good.
Get my sweet potato stacker. Get my sweet potato bourguignon. Thinly sliced. Just the right amount of sweetness.
Yeah.
And just a crunch. The crostini. my marshmallow.
Wow, you did cook that right. That's good. Delicious.
Nice little crunch.
They're delicious. I cheated on a few of those before we even started, Mom.
Oh, really? Nice little opener.
I hate to tell you everybody that, but they are excellent.
Nice little opener, starter for your meal.
Great opener.
Listen, guys. Make Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, Family Giving, however you want to call it, make it easy for you and your family.
Right.
Don't go out and make a whole big, big production, costing you a lot. Maybe everybody can share, maybe potluck and bring.
Somebody bring something. You bring something.
Together, so that way you have time to enjoy one another. And you're not slaving, this might be your only 2 days off because you're going shopping on Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So you need a rest on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
So if everyone does a little potluck and brings something, then you don't have to be up slaving or, excuse my word for using that, but just up working endlessly. Because I know you love and you want to share this with your family or your friends. But if you can, in your meal that you make, give to somebody who's less fortunate than you a meal. Like our meal is going to go to a man that my family and I have always fed every holiday.
Yeah.
If you can, give them a plate of food. The blessing that you will be to their life is immeasurable.
They're always a blessing. Those are the most important things.
So here's our call to action.
Let's hit it.
Don't forget to click the like button by giving us a virtual hug. When you do that, that lets Ian, myself, and my whole crew know that you're enjoying the content that we're putting out for you. Not only that, it just encourages us to go back to the thinking lab of, well, what can we do that's different, or what can we, recreate that's already out there and just lighten it up a little bit.
Yes.
It is always our primary goal to kind of let you know what vitamins you're putting in your body with the food that you're eating. And the other goal for us is to kind of let you know, because we care very much about humanity, about letting you know about the different statistics about food insecurity, because that's our cause. Everybody has something that may be near and dear to them, but that's ours.
Sure.
So if you have not shared this channel yet with your family and friends, please do so. Share this channel. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. What are you waiting for?
Come say hello. Be part of the family. Part of the Ma Sheffin family.
Be part of the Ma Sheffin family.
Yes,
and if you're new to this channel, we want to say welcome. We welcome you here with open arms and great big hugs.
Yes,
so we want to thank you again for hanging out with us today while you ate this Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, Family Giving with us virtually while we ate it physically. And if you choose to do something different, like not a turkey and a chicken, because it's a little bit more affordable, that'll work too. And let us know how it turned out for you. What did you do that was different? Or did you do the same exact thing? We love to hear from you. We do answer the comments.
I'd like to hear the comments. And if you come up with some idea, like I told Mom before, I'm more than happy to try something new and try something and make it your way and taste it. This way, I know it's virtually your way of doing it for me, but at least we can try it and try and taste it our ways for you.
Now, I held his feet to the fire.
Yes.
He was supposed to make mashed potatoes. That was the challenge that was put out there for him. And he did fulfill that obligation today.
I'm more happy to do another one.
He is telling you he's more than happy to do another one.
Yes, I am.
Whew, Lord. Anyway, give him the challenge then. Thank you again for hanging out with Ian and myself. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.